Hello! This video is a little bit about the barbershop singing style. We've talked about barbershop music, and now I want to talk about how to sing in the singing style of barbershop. As I said, barbershop isn't a style of music, it's a style of arranging. But singing wise, of course, the barbershop singing has a style. And that's something that we are aiming for with our songs, and something that we want to do as a group together that will make us better. The number one thing we're aiming for as singers in the barbershop world is to tune our chords in so that we create harmonics. If we very nicely tune the different parts of the chord, dum, 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 we're going to get extra sounds, extra sound waves, and exciting harmonies made by those chords just singing together. And we call that in barbershop ring. And what we want is lock, as in the tuning is locked in, and ring, and we're creating those harmonics. It gives us something we call an expanded sound. We call it expanded because the extra notes that those harmonics create make our sound bigger. It's still only 4 parts singing, there's still only the people in the chorus, but because we're able to create those lovely shimmering harmonics above, we can expand our sound, and it makes it very exciting and enjoyable both to sing and to listen to. How do we do this? Lots of different ways. One of them is by the production of our voices. We try and sing more forward in a more, I suppose, musical theatre or contemporary style than perhaps a classical singing style or an operatic singing style. For example, if we were saying the word Alleluia in a choral setting, we'd sing Alleluia. We would sing back there. Whereas if we're singing at barbershop, we want to move a little bit more forward, not in our throat, but forward into our mouth. Alleluia. And so all the way through, we're trying to emulate that musical theatre contemporary singing style to help our chords tune and to help them be lovely and ringy and resonant, just what we want. So another aspect of the barbershop singing style is a big emphasis on vowels. You'll hear me talking about them loads. This is similar, in fact, to how choirs sing, and it's different to how pop singers and musical theatre singers sing. We're trying to elongate our vowels. We're trying to sing more on the vowel than we are on the consonant. This just gives us more opportunity for sound. Lots and lots of consonants can't be voiced. There's no note in there. N is a voiceable consonant. So we're trying to sing as much as we can on the vowels to allow more time for our number one objective, lock and ring. Our number one objective, to get those chords in tune and to make them ring. So the more time we spend on the vowels, the better. I'll give you some examples of this. If you think about Go the Distance, a pop singer, Michael Bolton sang it at some stage, a pop singer might sing, I will find my way, I will go the distance, which is lovely and great, particularly in a solo performance. But as a choir or a chorus or a barbershop group, we want to elongate those vowels. I will find my way, I can go the distance. Literally, my mouth is open for more of the time. There's more sound coming out. If you were to look at this on a voice recorder, you would see sound for more of the time rather than no sound or closed for more of the time. That's what we're looking for in barbershop. Number 2 on these singing things are diphthongs. Diphthongs are where they're not pants and they're not shoes. They're where 2 vowels come together. Happens all the time. Actually, the word vowels is one. Vowels. You is one. You. There's actually 2 different sounds in there. An awful lot of what we say, we use diphthongs. Sometimes in choral singing, particularly in cathedral singing, we eliminate diphthongs. We would sing as much as we can without them to try and unify the sound. In barbershop, we want to put them in, but only at the very end of the note, a little bit like our consonants. We don't want any pirates, ooh, arr, we don't need that. We want this at the end of the note. So I will find my way, for example. If we were to sing it with no diphthongs, it would be, I will find my way, I can go the distance. Makes sense? You would hear that chorally. We want to hear, I will find my way. I can go the distance. I can weigh. There's I, weigh. All of those little things are in there. Now, they have to go at the end of the note or we're going to end up very piratey. I can go the distance. Not what we're looking for. So, keeping our vowels long with a little turn at the end for the diphthong. Those turns of those diphthongs help to energize our sound and bring us to the next level. Speaking of energizing, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the ends of phrases. This is something so important for barbershop and very different to a choral style. An awful lot of the time in choir music, when we're singing, we do the choir gang sign. Our phrases go up in the middle and down at the end, which is lovely. Barbershop style is different in singing, in that what we want to do is to energize the end of our phrases and bring us to the next bit of our song. For example, Old Devil Moon. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. I'm energizing moon and I'm energizing skies. If you were singing that in a choir, you might sing, it's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. You might go up and down like that. Whereas in barbershop, it's that old devil moon that you stole from the skies. We want to make sure that our ends of phrases, it's that old devil moon deep in your eyes, are lovely and energized and brought exactly to the point of wherever they finish, for example, on a consonant, there. Okie doke. Hope this is helpful. Try and bring this into our songs as much as you can. I'll be talking about it loads.